A very good morning, students. Namaste. Today we will going to discuss about the contributions ESI. ESI contributions, right? So let's talk about it. First, we need to understand the ESI. ESIC, that is Employee State Insurance Corporation composition. The first one is the Director General of the ESI ex officio. Then the Chairman appointed by the central government, Vice President appointed by the central government, not more than 5% nominated by the central government, one person representing the each state appointed by the central government, one person nominated by the CG representing the union territories, 10 persons representing the employers nominated by the CG, 10 persons representing employees nominated by CG, 2 persons representing the medical profession nominated by CG, 3 members of the parliament, 2 from the Lok Sabha and 1 from the Rajya Sabha. So this is the basic composition of the ESI. Now it's the applicability of the ESI scheme. The ESI scheme is applicable for all the factories and the establishment as defined in the Act, with the 10 or the more persons employed in such establishment, and the beneficiaries uh, monthly wages does not exceed with 21% or are covered under the scheme. Whether the employer has employed 10 or the more employees, all the employees employed by the employer, agnostic of the salary, are re- reckoned. Now, what are the features of this scheme? Complete medical care and the attention are provided by the scheme to the employees registered under the ESI Act 1948 at the time of the incapacity, restoration of the health and the working capacity. During the absenteeism from the work due to the illness, maternity, or the factory's accident, which result in the loss of the wages, complete financial assistance is provided to the employees to compensate for the wages loss. The scheme provides the medical care to the family members also. As on 31st of the March 2017, 2.93 crores of the employees are covered under this scheme, with the total number of the beneficiaries summing up to the 12.40 crores. Now, broadly, the benefits under this scheme are categorized in two parts. The first one is the cash benefits, which includes the sickness, maternity, disablement. Disablement can be temporary or they can be permanent. Then it will be included the funeral expenses, rehabilitation allowances, vocational rehabilitation, and the medical bonus. Now, the second one is the non-cash benefits, which includes through the medical care. So this is what the basic features of this scheme are. The scheme is the self-financing and the being the contributory is the nature. Contributory is the nature. It means the certain part has been contributed by the employer and by the employee. Similarly, by the employee. The funds under this ESI scheme is all primarily built out for the contribution from the employees and the employers payable in the monthly as a fixed percentage of the wages paid. Now, currently the employer contribution is 1% of the wages and the employer is 4% of the wages paid. For newly implemented areas, the contribution rate is 1%, 3% of the respectively for the employees and the employers. Means 1% for the employee, 3% for the employer for the 24 months. For the first 24 months. Now, the employer makes the contribution from its own share in the favor of those employees whose daily average wages is 137 rupees as per the employee are exempted from the own contribution from the own contribution. The employer is required to pay the contribution and deduct the employee's contribution from the wages and deposit the same with the ESI within 15 days of the last day of the month of the calendar. Now, let's talk about the ESI contribution rates, which has been reduced from with the effect of the date 1/7/2019. So, employers share is what is the current rate was 4.75. Now it has been reduced to 3.25. Employees rate is 1.75. Now it has been reduced to 0.75. Now the total current rate is 6.50 and the reduced rate is 4%. So this is what the ESI contribution is all about. Thank you so much, students. I hope you like this video. If you are having any kind of query, you can contact to me in the live session. Thank you so much, students. Have a great day.